stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Burke. He has yet to score. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. To the inside, Burke. Slam dunk by Burke.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Chicago again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Sioux Falls leading by 13. Stolen by Terry. Banked in off the glass.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Javino. Hammered down with both hands.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Chicago trails by 13. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The free throw drops for Dosumu. Frazier, he's checked in for Sioux Falls. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. Both free throws good from Dosumu. We've got 22 seconds left in the first.
Yo, kick it out!
Passes it to Gortat. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for Sioux Falls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And we've got more on 2K Sports. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Sioux Falls.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Lonzo Ball. Bruzelis out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Carter in the point guard position.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. And here's Carter. Now here's Giddey. Here's Bruzelis. And then Bruzelis with the dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's the 3-point line. It's Mitchell. Or kicks to Gortat. That one falls coming off. Gortat's got the lead up to 13 now for Sioux Falls. Pass to Carter. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Giddey. 5 to shoot.
I see him.
Nice D from Bird.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Sioux Falls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the offensive end, Gortat probably doesn't get his due. He's got a lot of moves, and he can finish with either hand. And his work on the offensive glass is more than capable.
And the Bulls making a change here. Terry's checked in. Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Chicago trails by 15. Got a piece of it. Attempt to finish it off. Beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's Carter missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Buzelis. And the Bulls with another miss. Sioux Falls leading by 19. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Powell, the pass to Mitchell. And Sioux Falls.
3! And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going on there.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their
Domination.
to get a good shot.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Chicago calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Kobe White, he's checked in for Ball. And Levine checked in for Terry. Carter against Rivers.
Home team foul. Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. And it's Carter missing. Sioux Falls on offense. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Launches a three. And Rivers gets it to go in.
Doc Rivers.
5 points so far. Here's Levine. Hasn't made one yet. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Williams. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Frazier kicks to Bird. Passes it to Gortat. Back to Bird. Three-pointer. It's Rivers on the wing. The offensive rebound. Here's Frazier. Out to Bird. Down low. And another shot. And finally they hit one. 11 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly froze inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And the Bulls making a change here. Giddy's checked in. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Gortat, the pass to Bird. Kicks to Rivers. Sioux Falls moving the ball around. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Gortat. The kick out to Frazier. Cans it from downtown. Frazier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. For Sioux Falls, Burke, he's checked in for Gortat. Powell comes in for Burke. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Frazier. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosumu comes in for Kobe White. To the middle. Jackson kicks the Powell. Back to Jackson. Launches it from deep. And it's Sioux Falls up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Gortat is out there with Burke. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Burke. And it's Frazier in at the point. Here's Levine. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Carter outside. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Williams.
Good pressure from Bird there. Not giving the shooter any room.
Williams can't hit. So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Carter out there with Zach Levine. And it's Giddy in at the 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Burke with the ball for Sioux Falls. And Burke gets it to go on the assist by Burke. Burke's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Williams.
An energetic defender with an impressive reach. Gortat's activity really effective at throwing scores. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to Carter. Giddy, no one around him. That one falls, coming off Carter's speed. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Frazier. Here's Bird. Pass to Gortat. Out to the wing. Now here's Burke. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Bird. It's good again.
Larry Bird.
At the arc, Bird can be just devastating, especially when he gets into a nice rhythm.
Here's Giddey. On target with his three.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Back to Frazier. Burke, the pass to Frazier. And here is Burke. Vucevic defending. Bird inside the three-point line. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Burke's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance moves.
Bird against Williams, and Carter has it in the corner. Gortat with the block.
Gortat.
For a center. When Gortat rejects shots, it helps set the tone for the defense.
For Sioux Falls, Jackson, he's checked in for Gortat. And it's Williams in for Frazier. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Unloads from 13. Carter can't get that one to fall.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot. You can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tunnel.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. And it's Dosumu in for Levine.
Second team foul.
Carter inside the three-point line. Chicago with a new 14. A wide open look here for Craig. And the three ball is good.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Bird dishes to Jackson. The pass to Mitchell. Sioux Falls moving the ball around. He kicks to Jackson. They grab their own miss. Bird inside the three-point line.
Bird.
Coming off Burke's feet. And that's 18 points for Larry Bird. Here's Chicago. Pass to Smith. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Williams. And the bucket is
And one.
Three-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Here is Carter. Pass to Dosumu. Looking to get it going. And Carter lays it up and in.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Sioux Falls on offense. Shots good from Bird.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dosumu, the pass to Craig. And the rejection by Jackson.
Home team foul. Williams. First personal foul.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for
The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Inside, Shafino.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
From deep three-point territory. He's off on that one. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Sioux Falls on top, delivering the blowout. And we've got more action coming your way. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. it adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Gortat. Jackson is out there with foul. And it's Rivers. And it's Rick Shafino in at the 2. Here's Duarte. The wide open look here for Terry. Rivers gets the rebound. To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Duarte. Left side Terry. He tries for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
A nice shot by Hood Shafino.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And they recover it. The three-pointer, no good. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Buzelis. Smith dishes to Terry. Kicks it to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Bird will bring it up for Sioux Falls. Frazier the pass to Mitchell. The dish to Burke. In the corner, Gortat with it. Over Buzelis. Duarte grabs the board. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Carter, the pass to Duarte. Shot clock at 6. And it's off the back rim, no good. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters
Assist, Larry Bird.
Get ready for that home stretch. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Frazier.
And 1.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Domination, he is checked in for the Bulls. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Sioux Falls.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Off the mark, and the drought continues. This could get even more out of here if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Gortat with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult.
Fire.
You know what, guys, that will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
.137 left in the fourth quarter. Carter outside. To the paint. Here's Craig. Goes back up. And the rejection by Bird. Here's Frazier. Good. And Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Craig. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, that has to be a relief. Ending a 14-0 run by Sioux Falls.
Mitchell looking it over. And there's the pass to Bird. Rebounded by Vucevic. And stolen by Bird. Sioux Falls moving the ball around. Shots good.
Fire!
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
To the wing on the left. Back to Dosumu. Over to the left wing. Here's Buzelis. Quartet with the block. They get it back. Sioux Falls on offense. They've gone on a 16-2 run. Not on much. Shots good from Bird.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Craig. No good from outside. Burke, the pass to Frazier. Back to Burke. Slam dunk by Burke.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And so it's Sioux Falls with the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.
Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please give our thanks.
Ten blocks. Wow. What a game. Little Sally Walker walking down the street. Next up, Milwaukee Bucks. Be somebody good. Be somebody good. Be Victor Wembanyama. Be Victor Wembanyama. It's a lightning bolt. Uh-oh, what did we get? Vertical. Easter. Joel Embiid. Adam Bono? Cool card.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, you'll see the Bucks against Sioux Falls. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. And it's Lopez in its center. And for Sioux Falls, they've got Donovan Mitchell. Bird is out there with Gortat. Then there's Frazier. And it's Bona in at the center position.
Time for some domination.
Here we go.
So Sioux Falls wins the tip.
Who's watching it?
Now Bird. The kickoff to Frazier. Mitchell outside. Sioux Falls moving the ball around. No good from Bird.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Good on the triple.
Dang.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Gortat finds Mitchell. And right
Donnie Mitchell.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Bona. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Sioux Falls shooting their first free throws. This first free throw is good.
Cash.
And good on the second, so it makes them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And it's the Bucks ball. And now just over a minute played here in the first. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Bona. And the layup's good off the glass.
Bona.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets double.
Shoots and scores.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Yep, it counts.
Ooh, Kumpo.
Feed Giannis. The
Future
closer he
Timberwolf.
is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Bird. And it's Bird.
Larry.
Incredible reverse throwdown.
Hey, 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 hey. Larry.
I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Giannis against Gortat. Inside, here's Middleton. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Lillard. Hooked away. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it. He gets it in there.
Yeah.
And his competitiveness showing.
100 Larry. I had to turn it down a little bit.
finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Luka. All right, let's get ready to rumble.
1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wright. Goes inside.
Ooh,
Finished
ooh,
off by
ooh.
Wright.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Burke. And that one is off. Great D that time from Portis. To the paint. Here's Connaughton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Doncic. And courtside kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to find Burke. Gets it to him. Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Unhindered, going all the way. And White brings it down hard.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Gray, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Connaughton. In the corner, right with it. Misses the three. 5 seconds to bring the shot in game blocks. Burke the pass to Doncic.
Score!
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Watch what? Up, up.
Here's Wright. Prince outside. Fires for three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
4, 3, 2. Gotta step it up. Step my game up. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being here. Sit back and relax.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on.
Bring out the starters for you and put on a show. Whoop these boys.
Pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
They've got Frazier.
Ooh, Giannis.
And it's Bona in at the 5.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And for the Bucks, the guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Smith is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Jackson, and at the 3, the small forward. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Trent.
Come on, Larry.
Pulling the bucket by Sufal. Smith, no good. Bird inside the 3-point.
Foul.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Few players have the overall game.
Fire.
Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
What?
That one misses. And Milwaukee has possession. Trailing by 2.
Kumpo.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Over to the wing. Pass to Bowman. Rebound by Smith.
Oh, that's not
And
fair.
so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Lillard. Sioux Falls with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do.
100, Larry Bird.
Those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Now here's Lillard. And he could not hit that one.
Nah. Walt Clyde Frazier.
Never want to foul Dame in the act. It's almost automatic from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Lillard. So both teams making some changes here. The free throw is good from Lillard.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
It's good from
Woo! Cash.
points of the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand on it.
Lillard with
No.
and he carries her back. The three-pointer offline. Sioux Falls leading by 3. Powell, the pass to Burke.
Oh, what the
Goooo
heck?
pulls it in. Here's Milwaukee now. Sioux Falls with the rebound. Gortat's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rivers. That one's good.
Cash.
Rivers has got the lead up to 5 now for Sioux Falls. Middleton outside. Down low. The kick out to Lopez. Sioux Falls with the rebound. The 3. Rivers can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Middleton. He has
bonk.
shot goes in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Three-pointer, Bird. Here's Burke. Drops in the layup for 2.
Timeout.
And Sioux Falls leads by 5.
And keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Frazier's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Torian Prince comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Wright in for Lillard. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his first foul. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. A wide open look here for Wright. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Now this is the ball. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Portis. Wright looking around. Passes to Middleton. On the wing, Green.
Oh, bull crap.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate.
Oh, here we go.
A terrific passer off the wing.
And a misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
A different look for Milwaukee. Both jams checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Green. Gortat with the steal. Here's the break.
Three!
That one falls coming off Burke's feet. And that's now 9 points for Larry Bird. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Prince. Gortat with the block.
And an average shot blocker for a center. When Gortat rejects shots, it helps set the tone for the defense.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Beauchamp misses. And it's Burke with the ball for Sioux Falls. Here's Frazier. Second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Gortat.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep these boys a rolling. Oh.
Timing on the offensive glass. Gortat's length and physicality really come in handy in those spots.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so right.
Here we go. 13 seconds.
To the left side wing. Pass to Burke. With 1 on the clock. And it's Sioux Falls.
All right, 7-point lead. I need to win by 15. Let's go.
Their shooting has been the big key.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Bird is out there with Gortat. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Frazier. And it's Bona in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, the post player, the long-time duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Mitchell with it. To the middle.
No.
Antetokounmpo. And for Sioux Falls. They've got Bird. Mitchell is out there with Frazier. Then it's Gortat. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. Here's Gortat. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Giannis. Milwaukee trails by 7. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Norman Powell's checked in for Sioux Falls. Gortat against Giannis. And they double up Giannis. And here is Trent outside. And again, the Bucks miss. Sioux Falls leading by 7. Frazier kicks to Gortat. Sioux Falls moving the ball around. Good on the 3-point. Mitchell's got 6.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Middleton against Powell. It's Trent on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Powell the pass to Frazier. Over Lillard. Nice. And it's a 12-point Sioux Falls lead.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Connects from 3-point range. He's got 8.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
The shot by Powell, no good. Milwaukee trails by 9. Giannis
Oh, man.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it.
What up, what up?
Exactly what you want him to do there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sioux Falls.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Larry, what are you doing?
Comes in for Frazier. The Bucks also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in front of Kumbo, and it's Green in for Trent. And the Bucks with possession here. 7-point differential. Here's Middleton, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Solid passer and rebounder, and it's really scoring. When Middleton shows up big, he can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Right, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Both shots good from the stripe.
Little Sally Walker
Walking
walking down the street.
Basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Power down, and the assist let him into the lane.
Run it up, Norman, run it up.
But his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to right. Puts it up from 12.
Larry! Welcome home, Larry Bird.
From the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 9 points. The pass to Lopez. It's right on the wing. And Bird comes to help. Here's Jackson. That one goes careening.
Can't touch this.
Pass to Rivers. Right against Bishop. 1:19 left to play here in the third.
No.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
Flush.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Mitchell, this is to go time. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to Rivers. A three-pointer off the mark. Mitchell finds Rivers. Here's Bird. That's
Come on.
good D by Lopez. Milwaukee trails by 7. That's tipped. Right, the pass to Green. Middleton outside. Got an ace there on the triple. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one
Hey, little guy.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers, always looking for the most opportunistic play. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
On the wing, Burke. Over Jackson. And it's good. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay.
Is that good?
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Sioux Falls on top, leading by 9. I'm going to look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense
Nice.
and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Trent's active, double points.
Give and go.
Beauchamp is the free spot.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive line.
Milwaukee trails by 11. It's Trent on the wing. No good with the triple.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And foul on the shot.
Welcome,
So
welcome.
no chance
Yo,
to
yo.
line. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sioux Falls?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce.
Assist.
Had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Looking at who's out there now for Sioux Falls. Burke, he's checked in for Quartet. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Burke. And it's Rivers in for Frazier. Outside Portis. Lillard from outside. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Rivers. Shot is good.
Fire.
And Sioux Falls leads by 15.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Changing it up here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. He'll just have
Cash. SGA. Future champion.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Trent kicks to Antetokounmpo, dishes it to Lillard. Puts up a 3, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Here's Washington.
Flush.
Always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
It's good in the Sioux Falls lead is
Dame.
11 on the bucket from Damian Lillard.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Cash.
Three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Young.
Nope.
Possession.
Bring the starters in and run it up.
So it's the Bucks now. It's a 14-point game.
Who's watching them?
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Middleton. And a clear foul there. He shot the triple. He'll go to the line.
Oh, gosh.
Determined shooter excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
Donnie
Leading by 11. The pass to Frazier.
No.
And stolen by Lillard. Now the Bucks moving it up. Oh, and they're getting away with the alley-oop. Back to me. Good point defensively. And that one's good. Bonus.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Here's and
Bonafide.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Frazier kicks to Mitchell. Here's Bona. Good D by Lopez.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Lillard from outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so Bird will bring it up for Sioux Falls. Here's Mitchell.
Donnie Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell,
He's up there a ways.
flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And the Bucks with possession here, trailing by 17. Trent finds Lillard. Hits it down to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Sioux Falls on offense. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it again. And that one's good. Bona. And Sioux Falls leads by 19.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
No good on that. He hits the second from the line. Sioux Falls with the ball. Kicks it to Frazier. Bird outside. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Here's Bona. Here's Burke. Well, it was only a matter of time.
20-point win. Moving on to Cincinnati.
Back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunity.
Well, look, they're right to back to exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass.
Maxed. Gold Shoe, Badge Award, Buck Ball. Ooh, almost to level 8. Box score. How many blocks? 2, 4. Not as many of this game. 5. Who didn't play? Jay Will. 11 boards. Larry Bird, 11-6, 2-2, and Bona, 18-9, 3, 2-2. What a game! Just received that card actually. Let's see if anything opens up on this round. 1-1-1. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel high. Why is this so slow? Air Jordan 29s? Nice. $10,000. Wow. Who's up next? So I beat Raptors, Knicks, Nets, Celtics, 76ers, Pistons, Pacers, Cavs, Bucks, and Bulls. And now we're on to the Wiz. Just gotta go here, here. Ooh, we got a Nick. Market. Popsicles. Who's it gonna be? Blue. Marcus Camby. I remember him back from UMass. 36,000. Splash zone. I'm gonna try one of these packs right here. Alright, please give me Victor. Green. Jordans. Popsicle. Dick. Waste of money. 75,000. 45,000. Rudy.